You get to legally have a gun.
That's only a few people that have been incarcerated though, big dog.
Nah, that's everyone who doesn't have a non-violent felony. If your felony is non-violent, you will not be a felon anymore. This goes all across the board. This is going to be retroactive. This is what's going to be done. That way he can actually show people he gives a fuck. The only thing holding us back is us. The only people around us that we allow around us that can hurt us are the ones we allow around us. Who have we allowed around us? The Democrats. Who the fuck have we voted for? The Democrats. There's no white Republicans in the hood. They're not coming in the hood.
That's a fact.
Moving in on the cheap rent. Then they're closing down the schools. You understand? And then I got charter schools. So now I got to travel to take my kid to the doctor. I got to travel to send my kid to the school. So it's cheap to live here, but I can't afford to live here because I got to travel to go everywhere else to get services. But they can afford to live there and do the same shit. They're removing us. Now they're talking about illegal fucking aliens, bro. Because we didn't vote for Hillary. If we came out to vote, Hillary would have been president. But this bitch stole $10 billion from Haiti. The whole hood know that bitch wicked.
I wasn't know
the whole hood know that bitch wicked. So we didn't vote for her. So now Barack Obama, all they foil plans to try to throw all of us in fucking slavery and have this new world order, one order, it ain't working. So now what they gotta do? They gotta get a bunch of fucking illegals to come in here to replace the black man. Because we're not going for it. We are activated, we mad. And the thing is they don't want us to be mad at the right people. Because once we do, we chasing their ass down the street. They can't run from us. They can't duck us. There's no running from us. The only people who've been fucking us over are the people we've been voting for. They've been in our hoods. I'm gonna protect you. I'm gonna do this for you, but they ain't shit happening. Barack Obama was in office 8 years. All I seen was little black boys getting bodied.
That's what everybody.
Nah, Bush is not a Republican. Bush is a globalist. Bush is a globalist. There's a difference between the two, okay? Bush is not a Republican. He's a globalist. He's a globalist. I'm not picking sides of Republicans who's doing fuck shit. He's a globalist. That's who he is. He's not a Republican. The reason why we're free and we're here holding phones and talking is because Republicans fought for our freedom. The KKK was founded by the Democrats. They killed over 3,000 blacks and over 2,000 whites that were sitting there fighting for blacks. And they hung those whites and those blacks together and castrated them together. And we don't talk about that because the Democrats don't want people to know that this is their legacy. Let me ask you a question. Who here wants to be a Nazi? No one. You know why? Because they know what their history is. Let me tell you the Democrats' history. The Democrats started slavery. They started white supremacy. It was called Manifested Destiny, and it was started in 1930 by Andrew Jackson, the first Democrat, who taught that white people were superior to everyone else. Then they started and funded the KKK, King. Then they said, oh, we don't like niggas, segregate them. Then when it came for desegregation, they said, no, we not with that shit. When it came for voting, they said, no, we not with that shit. When it came for women's rights to vote, they said, no, we not with that shit. But all of these things that happen, you gotta be a Republican or a Democrat. All I'm saying is use your mind. The media don't love us. When they smoke us and we innocent, they showing our mugshots. They not showing our family Facebook pictures with our family and all that shit. They got Don Lemon talking about Antifas for black people. Them motherfuckers are not for black people at all. They're a bunch of white college kids whose privilege getting paid $20-something an hour and sit outside and fuck up property they don't even own. And then they paint it on us. Whenever white boys are outside and they're fucking Democrats and they're fucking shit up, that's just a bunch of kids who are letting off steam. But whenever we're outside and we're fucking mad, we a mob, we gangsters, we thugs. That's the media doing that shit to us. The only media station that's ever given us anything for the streets, which was Street Soldiers by Lisa Evans, was Fox 5, and nobody even pays attention to it, bro. Nobody even pays attention to it, and Lisa Evans is in the hood, and she's on Fox 5. So niggas is telling you that Fox is out of third, but Fox give a fuck about the hood, low key, and nobody's saying nothing about it. I appreciate you coming here, bro. I appreciate you letting me know how you feel about it. No, man, I open my mind a little bit more. Like
I said, I want to know what
I'm already checking. They gonna keep y'all in there.
Because I think I might kill you in the room.
I got 400 from Compton. I got everybody fucking here.
Are you about to go back to the hotel?
No, I gotta catch a flight.
There was somebody that actually right here. Somebody that wanted to tell you what. You know, but that's a bit.
You want me to give it back to you or?
No, cause I'm finna leave. I'm trying to catch that conversation. I done left luggage over here and shit. I'll holler at you though.
My name is Tony X. I'm Tony X.
I'm not political. I don't disagree with nobody politically. Nah, I just want to know what your mindset is.
I love your father, so I already know how you play.
Excuse me, sir.
What my people are doing. That's all I want to do. That's it.
Yeah, and we love people coming.
That's what's up.
I told myself before I leave, I'm going to ask them.
Yeah, you saw. I feel you. You ain't the only one.
I gotta speak up. A lot of people don't say nothing. You gotta talk up.
You gotta talk.
Well, see, and sir, look, bro, I'm from Chicago. In Chicago, I couldn't even have this dialogue because people see the wrong hat, they try to pull it.
Right? You know why most black people hated on you? Because they already felt like
I came from privilege.
Yeah, but you know what though? But they don't realize you did.
Because I'm still black.
But and beside from that, they don't realize who your father is. They don't realize that he doesn't come from. So they don't realize the same thing that he grew up with, he was instilled with, he instilled in you. You feel what I'm saying now? Listen, dog. I love everybody. Me too. The only thing I want to do is to make sure that our people knows what it feels to be an American. When you got the gun on you, and you don't gotta worry about nobody taking it from you, because you can protect yourself with your hammer. That's how you're supposed to feel. Right now, this brother could go to North Carolina, buy a gun legally, live there 4 years, his gun. Then he decides, I want to go to New York. I want some New York pussy and change my He goes to New York, he lives there, he's smashing the chick, he gets her out. She goes and calls the cops. He got a gun in the house. It's a legal gun in his name he owns, but they will put, and you and I both know, because they did it to my son Ja Rule. Ja Rule's my son, Lord Hart. Yeah, and they're gonna put his ass in jail for 1 to 3 years for a gun that's legally his. They're doing it to us. They throwing felonies on our backs. They crippling us. They're doing it to us, King. Nobody else is doing it to us, but the people we have by us. I love you, man. I love your father.
That's what's up.
I appreciate all
Yo, man, we need to get up, dog. I'm getting with all the
Damn, I wish I could have got that whole conversation. So, hey man, some people might not agree on everything, but we can come together and have a good conversation, a good dialogue, when it's in peace, when everybody in a man of peace and harmony. But they damn near was finna I thought it was finna get lit, but that was cool, man. Everybody was able to have share their peace, and that was that.